Hello again, welcome back to another weekly upload, although it's not weekly on the dot, it's Wednesday and last upload was a Tuesday. Regardless, it's another week. A week's gone by. The brand has done quite a bit. No sales yet, which kind of anticipated for, but a little bit bummed. Going at it at a different angle now, which I've never actually done before. Don't want to give away too much sauce, but basically trialing new things. They're called hook tests, so going to be getting them up tonight, and then they will go live then tomorrow morning, ready for the US markets. Essentially what it is just running a bunch of creatives on a really low budget, about 10 quid, 20 quid a day. And these creatives then will just have hooks in them, no images, no nothing, just white plain background. And you find out through that your CTR. Cause my ads at the moment, I put them live, but it was sort of just like pinching ideas from like big brands before. So what I want to do now is find hooks that are already working or will work in my niche, and then build off of them then using images that I've created myself and I've taken myself. So that is essentially what I'm going to be doing this next couple of weeks, or next week. So in a week's time you will know what has happened with that. Some initial success with the ads. I've learned quite a bit and I've found a lot of information out about my buyers. I had a couple add to carts, nothing crazy. Not even a few. One initiated checkout. So I had a look into that and there was a few problems in the cart. Sorted that out, so hopefully if them problems had been fixed, then we would have converted maybe one or two of them, which would have close enough got me into the profit. Other than that, nothing much. This week's been kind of slow. Didn't do much yesterday, but over the weekend was quite a bit of work. I had a massive day getting the ads ready, but it's failure after failure at the moment. But like I always say, if you're not failing, you're not trying. So failures are gonna get me through all of this mess. So if I was succeeding, I wouldn't know what to do at the moment. So I'm glad that I'm failing, and I'm going to continue to fail, hopefully. Obviously, that's not the ultimate goal. Failure is not the ultimate goal. Failing, on the other hand, they're two separate things. I enjoy failing. If you're not failing, you're not learning. So hopefully these tests come back tomorrow or the day after. I think I'm going to be running this campaign for roughly about 2 days, just to find a sort of like a point where I can work off of. I don't want them spending like a quid with high CTR and then just going with that. What I will be doing is anything above 7 to 8% CTR, I will go ahead and make a ad copy with that copy. I don't know the image design that I'm going to go off of yet. I have a rough idea. I think it's going to be someone holding, because obviously I'm a supplement brand, I think it's going to be, I've got a good shot of someone holding a pill in a hand, so I may just have that as the center main image with text all around it. So that is sort of the ideas that I'm going off of. That obviously could change. I could get some more pictures and want to decide to use them for my ads instead. But that's where my head is at the moment. So no, I'm looking forward to this next couple of weeks. I swear I say this every week. I swear I say I'm looking forward to the next week, but I genuinely am. Like, I'm genuinely passionate about this. I really enjoy what I'm doing at the moment. Yes, it's hard, but it is what it is. It's, you know, I enjoy the rough. So yeah, not a long video today. Like I said in the video, nothing much really happened this week, but I'm happy with the way the things are going. The brand, the page, the website itself, I've learnt a lot off of this. Thinking of branching, adding more products to the page just to make it a little bit more business-like, as opposed to just, you know, drop shipping one product. I know there's companies out there that do one singular product and it works for them, but I've done it with one product for about 4 or 5 stores now, and I'm just not seeing, like, loads of people click onto the catalogue, they see one product and then they just click off straight away. So I think I'm gonna update that. I've updated the product page loads. Just watching mainly Microsoft Clarity. If none of you know what that is, it's basically a sort of like a streaming platform thing. So as soon as someone comes onto your site, a customer comes onto your site, it'll basically screen record their screen, as long as they consent to it, of course. And with that, then you can find out loads of information, details, what's turning people away from the page, so on and so forth. And that's where then I noticed the add to cart issue, so tweak that through Clarity. But yeah, that wraps up the video. Hopefully you've made it this far. If you haven't, this is for the future anyway, so people will watch this in the future once I'm doing numbers, and it'll all be here, all documented. So lovely. Me and Connor, the bloke that I'm on this journey with, have created a Discord. If any of you want to join, it is free. There'll be a link in the description below. There's, like I said, it's free. There's no fees or hidden fees or anything. We're not going to try and sell you courses, none of that bollocks. It is literally just because we are lonely on this journey and we think there's going to be others. We know there are others. We've already spoken to loads of people about it. So this is a lonely chapter for a lot of people, and just having someone around you can make the world of a difference and keep you on track. So that's why we created it. Don't feel pressured into joining. We're always in the calls in there, so come along, you may learn a few things. That has been it for this video. Later.